As I promised, here's some ancient history content. Today we're looking at the event that changed the power balance of Balkan states for decades to come, the Celtic invasion. We'll also talk about how some Celts settled in the Balkans. In the early 3rd century, Celtic people from Latin culture invaded the Balkans. The horde had hundreds of thousands of people. The size of the armed men is approximated to 85,000. The horde was made out of countless tribes not too different from one another, so many assume they all came from a single area. The most likely candidates are the Scordisci kingdom, situated in Pannonia. The horde was led by a general called Brennus, same name of that general that sacked Rome 150 years earlier, but there is no other correlation. The invasion started in 281 BC. He at first divided the army into 3 parts, one raiding Moesia and Thracia, another Illyria and Dardania, and lastly another going to Macedonia. They were all successful to an extent, especially the one in Macedonia that killed King Ptolemy III, starting another crisis for the throne. Brennus was happy of all the loot, but not happy enough, so he headed for Greece in 279 BC and won the Battle of Thermopylae. The Celts, however, were then repelled in Delphi by a united Greek army, and Brennus was killed. The horde divided up into several groups. There were 3 main ones. The first one went back to Pannonia to rebuild what will become the Scordisci state, one of the few organized Celtic nations. They often raided Roman Macedonia until they were pushed back on the other side of the Danube in 88 BC. They were also conquered by Burebista in 50 BC. The second group settled in southern Thrace, creating the city-state of Tylis, which didn't last very long. It was founded in 277 BC and caused Greece a lot of troubles, but was eventually conquered by the Odrysians in 212 BC. The third group actually went to Turkey. They didn't have much to do with the Balkans, but I still think they are worth our time. This third group was hired by Nicomendes I as mercenaries to help him take over the small kingdom of Bithynia in northern Anatolia. When the war was over, he gave them permission to settle in the southern regions of the domain, which was later named Galatia. However, as time went on, that permission expired, so they were pushed further and further south until they were left in the mountains. The region of Anatolia was one of the poorest, so life wasn't the best. When Tylis fell, some people sought refuge in Galatia, making it even harder to live there. Regardless, when the Romans came to Anatolia in 188 BC, they managed to stand their ground. Since then, they became their own state, and they did alright for a few centuries. I hope you enjoyed this video, even if it's shorter than usual. I was expecting it to be more interesting, not going to lie. We're almost done with the Balkan civilizations. I was considering to also talk about the Epirus, but as far as my research goes, they seem to be Greek more than anything, so I don't know if I should cover them soon or just wait until I decide to talk about ancient Greece. Let me know what you think. Keep also in mind that I'm very busy this year, so it may take a while before I start talking about ancient Greece, and I hope that's okay. Have a good day, guys.